Woman feels bitter because men aren't like fairy tales. Not like how she sees in, fairy tales basically. Disney films, Disney books, comics, whatever. She finds real men difficult. But was she sold a lie? Or is it her fault for believing the BS lie she was sold?
Do you want to know something else that's changed my life completely?
What's that?
Decentering men.
Of course.
You will be very, very surprised at how much the patriarchy affects everything and everyone.
Okay.
From the minute that we were born, we were told a pack of lies, basically. From Disney films that told us, the primary focus of the princess is to get the prince and live happily ever after.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Okay.
It was on soap operas, on TV, in music, in films. Your parents probably told you all this stuff. A pack of f***ing lies.
I mean, men could say the same as well. We're expected to be this Prince Charming, and it's like, who? And you don't even get a princess, do you? You just get some regular chick. So, come on. But the point is, she was lied to by the system and by media and entertainment. Why is she so personally angry at men? It's like, men didn't lie to you. Men were sold a lie as well. But why is the lie directed at men? Come on, there's no need for that. The system that we're all in sold us the lie. Sold you the lie. Sold you the Disney princess lie. And because you didn't grow up to be a princess, you just grew up to be a regular chick, didn't you? A regular woman. What, is it because you don't feel princessy yourself? Yeah. But come on, it's not one-sided. Weren't we all brainwashed, manipulated, sold up the river with no boat? That's what a dating pool's crap is, just full of bodies. People that couldn't swim.
We were told that we need men to do everything. Again, a lie.
Really?
And
go change the oil in your car right now by yourself.
We were told that we would find a man and be loved by them and things
and stuff.
When really, for the most part, we're not really seen as human beings. We're seen as holes, cleaners, cooks, extra bank accounts maybe.
Wow.
And an ego boost.
So what you're saying is a lot of men see women as nothing but a hole in the wall that can clean your house. And she may give you some money, hey, this hole gives you sex and money. It's interesting. Now that's wrong, we're joking, that's wrong. But the point is, no, all men don't see women like that. Some men do. Some men are just reckless and they just don't care. All men do not see women like that. You see, the men that have been sold a lie as well, they understand also for them, they've been deceived by the system, So they feel somewhat jilted as well. Maybe not as bitter as you, but they feel I've been messed around as well. But their main first thought and view isn't, I'm going to descend to women. I'm going to descend to women. Some would say because men never centered women in the first place, but whatever. But I'm going to descend to women. It's like, that doesn't even make sense. It sounds weird from a man's perspective, doesn't it? Now, if you're accountable yourself, would you take the blame for some of the men that you chose? Yeah. You probably did pick some toxic dudes, didn't you? And you probably loved them, didn't you? He wasn't a Prince Charming, but he sold you a good lie, didn't he? A very, very good, convincing lie. Made you believe in fairy tales, didn't he? It's okay. It's not all men's fault, though, is it?
And that's it.
Is it?
And, this affects everything. I could talk about this until tomorrow, probably. And I'm still not very good at explaining it. But there is so much to unpack, and once you start to unpack it, it's not very nice. Because as someone who used to date men, I've been looking back at my relationships with them, even some of my friendships with them, where I realised, this guy wasn't actually my friend, he was just trying to shag me. And in relationships, I was loved. I say that term very loosely because I don't think that was the case. For what I could do for the man, what I could provide for the man, and
a shag. Okay.
And when I look back on when things went wrong in the relationship, there's other reasons as well. Like on my side, I don't think that's another video.
No. Oh, you were laughing. What did you do? You did something, didn't you? Oh, because you were bad as well. What, you weren't being a princess? You weren't being a fairy tale princess? What, you were being bad as well? You were being real? Yeah? Ah, you tried to cover that up very quickly, didn't you? Your badness. You don't want to be accountable to what you did wrong. Oh, we see it. It's okay. Carry on, it's okay.
But yeah, it all started to fall apart when I wasn't providing the things that were expected of me. Do you know what I mean?
A shag.
And yeah, there's just so much to unpack, and it's like observing other women's behaviour now as well, because sometimes I'll listen to other women and I'll think, God, why are you so obsessed with dating men and having like male attention all the time? You know, what is it within you that feels, you know, not worthy enough, that you've got to go outside and constantly have this validation from men? But again, looking back, I used to be like that.
So then why are you acting like you don't understand? Why are you acting like these women are naive and crazy for being the way you used to be? Well, it's because you're bitter now. Yeah, you've been scorned and burnt, probably traumatized by your ex-boyfriends, or you traumatized them and you feel guilty for it. I don't know. We don't know. Who knows? But why all of a sudden now you act as if you can't possibly understand? Really? You see, all men aren't trash. We're not all, you know, not all men aren't dogs. Some men are, let's be honest. I mean, I sort of am myself, but that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is, look, you can't just paint us all with the same brush. All men. No. You're bitter now, we understand. But don't act like you never understood what it was like to want attention from men. I believe she's lying anyway. I think she still wants attention from men. She's just trying to look good for the internet. But really, deep down, I think she still wants attention from men.
And I'm not ashamed to admit it now, you know.
Good.
I used to be a bit embarrassed about it when I started looking into things, but now it's a fact of my life, you know, and I don't mind sharing that. And I used to be the biggest pick-me as well. I used to excuse behaviour that
Hey, be careful what you're saying. Take what?
never would excuse now from men, and side with men during situations where I should have sided with the woman. Not for anything necessarily really bad, but you know, you look back and you think, God, like I was so programmed to be like that. And it's amazing how many things you find out and you start unraveling everything and think, Jesus Christ, like I have got to change this and I've got to wake up to it. And it also awakens you to other things as well, I think.
Like what?
Just how society is in general. We're basically living in George Orwell's 1984, aren't we? Unfortunately, at this point.
Really?
But yeah, you know.
Yeah, you're trying to add some sci-fi to it. Really? Yeah, I mean, we know this already, don't we? We already know we're living in 1984. But you feel a bit, angry and bitter because you thought it was a Disney movie. Like, which Disney princess did you think you were? And you realise, nah, you're just another character in 1984 Britain. Interesting.
Like, so much of a woman's life seems to be based around, like, marriage, children, dating. And it is so ingrained in on us, like, it's not necessarily our faults because we grew up being told all this shit. Like, unless you see things on the internet or read about things, you're not going to think, oh, actually, hang on a minute, like, is this not how things are supposed to be? And it's very easy to get wrapped up in it and to live like that and not actually think, hang on a minute, I'm a whole entire human being with a personality and skills and capability, and I can do anything that I want, actually.
Can you?
You know, and I don't need to be lusted after. That means nothing.
I mean, you don't. I mean, that doesn't stop people lusting after you anyway. I mean, it's the reality of the world, but okay, we get your point. You don't want to be. But yeah, I mean, you're sort of just waffling at this point, aren't you? You're just waffling on. Yeah. You want to insult the patriarchy and decenter men. It's like, it's not men's fault why things are the way they are. Regular day-to-day men aren't the ones that control the government and the system. They're not the ones that made the media that sold you lies. They're just regular day-to-day men. It's not their fault. You can't be bitter at all of us. Some men, yeah, some. Okay, but come on. And men are going to lust after you anyway.
But it's flowered up as love and, you know, all the, like the fairy tale shit. It doesn't exist. It ain't real. It happens once in a blue moon for people. It's rare. But we are taught to chase all these things because that's what we're supposed to do, when really it's a waste of fucking time.
And money.
There's so many more things that you could be doing with your life.
Drugs.
So many things that you could become as a human being. So many things that you could achieve.
Wealth.
And sometimes I look back, since I've been starting to research all this, I'll look back and I'll think, I've wasted so much fucking time. Basically being an unpaid care worker / unpaid sex worker.
You wasted a lot of time on your back. It's funny how you're laughing there. You found that funny, didn't you? You had fun though, didn't you? Yeah, it was fun. 'Twas enjoyable, wasn't it? Of course, why not? Carry on.
And I've always thought that, I don't want this. There's got to be more to life than this. And it turns out there is. So... But I have been noticing it, as I say, in other women and the things that they say. And to be honest, like, sometimes I wish that I could say, can you just read some things that I want to send you, please? 'Cause just to give them a different perspective on it. And I don't know everything about it. I'm not an expert. I'm just somebody that's had this realisation and thought, now this has been a roller coaster of emotions, but it's been... very positive and a good thing for me, so I might as well just talk about it on the internet since I've stopped giving a shit what people think.
Wow.
But yeah, like, you notice it all the time and you think, Jesus Christ, you don't know how good you are on your own. Like, you don't need this man that's driving you absolutely fucking mental, making you feel like shit all the time.
But didn't you pick a man that actually made you feel mental and like crap all the time? I mean, that was the man you chose, wasn't it? I mean, didn't you? But again, you're blaming all men. All of us. All men. The ones that had you on your back and paying bills, I mean, come on. Yeah? I mean, he wasn't a decent fairy tale type man, was he? He wasn't a good man, was he? No. But we understand he wasted your time. Made you feel bad about yourself. But you can't blame all men for that. You believed it. You fell into the fairy tale. But, I mean, you weren't the main character, were you?
I mean, a big part of it is shifting the focus away from what men want and the patriarchy wants and what men think to lifting other women up. Because unfortunately, we are pitted against each other. It's designed to do that. There's a lot of competitiveness and weird jealousy stuff between women that shouldn't be there. Do you know what I mean? And again, that's been something that has... helped me understand certain things, and I feel a lot happier concentrating on women. But yeah, I could go on and on and on about it, but that's the gist of it. Thank you for listening.
What a lovely woman complaining. Is she angry, bitter, hateful of men, all men, or just the few that broke her heart? Life isn't a fairy tale, no, but it's weird how men are just seen as the villains of so many women's stories, isn't it? The world is yours. Have a nice day.
Decentering men.
Of course.